Welcome back to the table, man, where everybody eat. You know what I'm saying? We about to get into the ticker symbol CELH, Celsius Holdings. Now this one right here beat your boy up bad last month. Jumping the gun, knowing that I should have waited for confirmation like right here. Just told my people the other day I had to make a video on this one right here. Once they made this bottom right here, then when they made another one right here, so this double bottom. Now I'm expecting it to go back up to 32. But first we got to get over this 28 right here, which is 28.81. But if I go on my Weeble, excuse me, I do feel a lot better. Drop a comment below, man, and say, get well soon, man. It's cold or whatever I got in Connecticut, man. This is just not too good. But anywho, looking at the chart on Weeble, also gave me confirmation because, let me pull it up. Let me get it. All right. The chart on Weeble also gave me confirmation because not only about the double bottom, I just knew that 2660 area, 2650 was a key level. But I noticed the blue line crossing up and the white line bounced off of that support line right there, that teal line. The blue line is the 9-moving day average and the white line is the 21-day moving average. But they both crossed over the 72. Now the 21-day moving average is currently sitting right below the 72-day moving average, which could reject it. But what I really do like on this right now is we finally got over the 200-day moving average. However, this is the 4-hour chart, which I love to see, that we got over the 200-day moving average. And after we got over it and came back and tested it and treated it as a support for right now. But if we go back, we'll see every time it got to the 200-day moving average, after it fell below, let's say at first it was a support. But when it was below, reject, reject. Right here, still basically reject. We just keep going back. Reject. Got over it right here, but then it fell back below. This was on November 25th. And then reject. Keep going. We've been under this 200-day moving average for a long time. For a long time. Oh my goodness. Now around this area, it was just back and forth. It's back and forth in this whole area, but we were still under it, boy. So the reversal could be in on CELH, but Monday we will find out. At the end of the day, it can easily pull back to that 27 because if we go on the actual full chart here, this resistance I have here is 29.24. So that was 28.81. So 29.24 is the next level we try to break when we're currently in the after hour sitting at 28.90. So let's look at what the price targets and things of that nature is on Celsius. So as you can see here, Celsius is up 5.88% on the day, which is $1.60. It closed at $28.80. 21 analyst rate is a strong buy, but we all know analysts could be wrong. PE ratio is slight high, or higher than its peers. Pepsi, Coke, Dr. Pepper. But at the end of the day, I mean, they're more of a growth stock. I don't know why they got them next to these slow stocks. But that's what they're saying for that on Celsius. I'm actually going to go and look at their balance sheet on Yahoo Finance. If you don't use Yahoo Finance, I recommend you do so. It's free, so you can't go wrong at all. So we look at the financials on Celsius Holdings. A lot of you probably seen this drink out there. A lot of you probably drink Celsius. If you drink Celsius, comment below your favorite flavor. I never had it. You know what? I may get some tomorrow, man, for the weekend or later on today because it's Saturday. early Saturday mornings, maybe early later on today. I'll give me some Celsius, but drop a comment below on what's your favorite flavor. So as I'm looking here, their total revenue is steady on the incline, quarter by quarter. The total trailing 12 months, that looks good. It went up over and over, so they have what, 1 billion basically for total revenue. Here, let's go and look down and see net income from continuing. Nope, that ain't the one I want. It's not the one I want. Come on now, don't freeze on me, laptop. Come on now, you ain't got time to be playing around. Gross profit actually increasing, in a massive way, year over year. Oh, that's why it's annually. Give me quarterly. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right, so total revenue, as we can see, each quarter flat. That's what happened there. Last quarter was actually lower, which I do remember they had overstock and whatnot. But if we look at their gross profit here, yeah, see that last quarter was a bad quarter. So we have to see what they're going to do in their next earnings. But overall, the company, man, again, if we look annually, every year they just keep climbing. Total revenue, gross profit every year on an incline. Operating income, good. That was negative, and they turned that around big time in a major way. So they looking good in that aspect too, man. I don't know if they got any new news on Celsius. Let me look on Weeble so I can see if I got any real quick. Celsius Holdings call volume above normal. That came out on Friday. Friday's close. That's basically it. Not much news. Celsius Holdings maintained an equal weight by Morgan Stanley. Celsius Holdings price target maintained at $42 a share. Yeah. So if you ask me, I say Celsius could be possibly in a reversal for this week again. Well, no, not even, because now that I think about it, we all know how I feel about my trading view chart. This 50-day moving average, although it got above it, it's still slanting down slightly. So we have to actually wait to see if this can curl upwards to actually hold and support this upside move. If not, if it falls below it again, it could just get rejected. But we shall see. I have a strong feeling it's going to actually curl up, especially with them saying there was a lot of calls on Celsius. The 5-minute chart, see the 5-minute chart looks gorgeous. Looks real gorgeous. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if anything, on a 5-minute chart, which I don't always like to do this here because it's a 5-minute chart, I prefer my 4-hour charts. So we're going to make that a line. We're going to keep it thin. That's going to be our next support at 28. Oh, that makes sense. $28 is the support. So if you can get a pullback to 28 to re-enter for a long, cool. But it may also sit on top of this moving average right here. I'll make this a dotted line, and I may even make it small just because, yeah, something like that. Because again, if I zoom back in on this, where I drew that at, you see that was a lick grab right here on this red candle, and then it actually went right back up to the upside, and then it stayed this as a base, went up, came down, and then fully test this 28.56, but it did test 28.60 basically, which was the top of those right there. I'm still going to keep it at 28.56. 28.50, 28.60 could be a hold, but I'm going to definitely go with, oh, I remember this here, 28.30. I think I want that. So, yeah, if 28.56 don't hold, it's a chance you're going back down to this 28.30. And if that don't hold, you're definitely going to 28. So that's what we're looking like on Celsius Holdings. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sitting at the table, everybody eats. Speaking of everybody eats, I'm going to drop the link below in the description for the Discord. $5 a month. You get all my plays. You get what I'm looking at. I'm actually in a few other Discords, so you may get some plays from those Discords and our Discord to where you ain't got to join those Discords. But again, appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. So stay tuned in, man, for more content. You heard? Everybody eats. One love.